There we go, much better. Hello and welcome to RMLL Major Female Lacrosse here on the NetFront Sports Network. Today we have the Capital Region Saints opening up their homestand and their season very late in this season against the junior drillers from St. Albert. We have on the left in net for the Saints, we have Amelia Stewart, and in net for the drillers we will have Kaylin Martell. Kaylin Martell has had a couple of games this year for the drillers already. And once again, like I said, this is the Saints home opener, so this will be the first game you will see Amelia Stewart here for the Saints as we are underway from the Bill Hunter Arena here in Edmonton, Alberta. As the Saints will get control of the ball from the beginning, a little bit of a fight there between Olivia Craik for the Saints. Up floor now is Isabel Bourne. Excuse me, that is Mia Mahfouz. Sorry, we got the sheet here late, so I'm just dealing with some names. That is Erica Balaam on net here for the Saints. The Saints will have control here in the driller zone with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot there by Olivia Craik, save made by Martell. Another shot, another save there by Martell as the Saints get control of the ball behind the net. It's number 3 there for the Saints. I don't unfortunately have her number. She's not listed on my sheet. Martell with the ball looking for an outlet down floor. Picked off there by the Saints. Outletted down floor into the drillers' territory already. Here's the Saints grab the ball. You have Avery Belarchuk behind the net here with control. One of the leaders here on this Saints offense. Moved it up top to Nevaeh Murphy. Murphy shot that wide. They're going to say Martell got a piece of that one. It's going to be a fresh 30 here for the Saints as they are now in the control of the ball here. Battle for it, won by the Saints. Again, that is Murphy. Murphy up top looking for a teammate. Picked off. Spin shot there by Kayla Beaulieu. Outletted by Martell down the floor. We have Kendra Callahan chasing it down in the zone for the drillers. She has 2 Saints players on her right now. She's able to flick the ball out, and the drillers will have control of it. Megan Pearson. Pearson up top, lefty shooter, looking for somebody open. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. She's able to find a teammate. She needs to get the ball off, though. Does not. That was Maya McCruz. Based off my score sheet. Please, if I have any pronunciations wrong in the chat or numbers wrong, please let me know in the chat and I will fix them during the intermission. Running a 2-man crew here today, that's why you will not see the shot clock, or the clock if you're familiar with our Junior B Tier 1 broadcasts. Belarchuk is able to shoot it off. Martell makes that save and gets a fresh 30 for the Saints as they're fighting for the ball here. Up top, number 3, huge check laid in there. That ball will miss. Ooh, big check there by Kaylee Job. Job was able to get it into the offensive zone there for the drillers. Craik, excuse me, that is Sam Kalbick, able to find her teammate down low. Picked off there by the Saints, and they're going to be going up the floor here with the ball. Outlet now to number 3. If anybody knows who number 3 is, please let me know. I'll try to get the game sheet during the first intermission as well. Drillers ball after a turnover there. Picked off by the Saints, and the Saints are going to be up floor with numbers 5-on-1 actually. Passed across, ball is fumbled, and Martell's going to have the ball. Drillers can get up floor here fast if they can move it. They do. Turned over, and that's going to be saved there by Stewart. She gets her first action of the game. Long shot, but a shot nonetheless there for the drillers. Up floor now we have Erica Balaam. Balaam, righty shooter, finds a teammate over on the far side. Can't see her number, unfortunately. That is Craik. Craik, righty shooter, far side. able to break the ankles of her opponent, comes out, finds a teammate down low, shoots off the post, and then Martel swipes that. That was Balaam with the righty shot off the post there, as Martel gets a little bit lucky, but sometimes it's good to be lucky. Martel standing tall here early in this one for the Drillers. That's gonna be an 8-second shot, or 8-second half violation here in the RMLL. If you don't get the ball over half in 8 seconds, it's a turnover and other team's ball. Balaam down low, looking for Craig, not able to find her. As Poppy Arbez is in the corner now for the Saints as she pushes off an opponent onto the ground. Now there is full contact in this sport, just like the men's lacrosse. While hockey has different rules between female and male, from my understanding, the rules are the same here. So you will see some contact between these women in this game. Saints ball here up top. You have, that is Avery Balarchik coming right to left across the floor there for the Saints, putting it high on Martel and giving the Saints a 1-0 lead in this game. The Saints 1-0, exactly 5 minutes into the first period here. I have a face-off here between Carly Goller and Balarchik. And Balarchik was able to win that one. Moved up forward here by Madison Gunnett. Gunnett, right-handed shot for the Drillers. Moving it up top for Brooke Fells. Fells up top looking for some room. 15 seconds left on the shot clock here for the Drillers as they are down 1-0, looking to get back in this game. Fells getting pushed back to the half floor line. Able to bat it in. Nice ball by her. Parker Urachuk shoots it in on Stewart, and Stewart's able to make that save. That is rebounded by the Drillers and be Drillers ball for a periodic time, as now the Saints will have control of it. You have Olivia Craig winning it and tossing it down floor for her teammate. Looking for the number. Big save there by Martel on Layla Jabber. Jabber down low. Looking to spin off an opponent. Dive across. Save there by Martel. Through the crease called on the Saints. It's going to be Drillers ball with 13:58 left in the first period. Behind the net. There we go. Ball is in Saints territory as Emily Carruthers moves it down. Scooped up there by Stewart. It's going to be outletted up to Balaam. Balaam gets across half, saves that 8 seconds, and the Saints are going to be here on offense. She's going to walk right down Main Street, right-handed shot, saved there by Martel. Ball bouncing in the crease. Picked up there by Balaam again. She tries to backhand shoot it across body. And that's a crease violation. It's going to be Drillers ball. Drillers trying to put the ball down floor, kind of tossed over the bench, able to recover. And here they go. They get their full 5 offense on the floor. Macruz picked off there by Bellio. Bellio walks in all alone from her own zone after the pick. And shoots it far side on Martel on the breakaway and giving the Saints a 2-0 lead here. 12:58 in the first period. As the Drillers just can't seem to find control in the offensive zone. Playing a little bit spread out, but they're getting their play in. Saints trying to figure out what they got this season as they're new, playing their first game of the season. They have the face-off here between Balarchik and this time Emily Carruthers for the Drillers. Drillers looking to get advantage of this, playing short side near the penalty box here. Grabbed by Fells. Fells able to get it over to Gunnett. Gunnett walks in, shoots on Stewart, saved by Stewart. Just tested her 5-hole there. She's able to close it up there with the stick and make that save. So now the Saints look to go up floor. We got 2-1-1 down low. Big shot on there onto Martel. I'm going to say that was not saved by Martel. Layla Jabber in the corner. Across to Belarchik. Belarchik saved there by Martel. And they're soaked there by the Drillers defense. They're able to block that ball from going in. Stick in the air, though, is able to knock that down. We have number 3 there for the Saints. Again, I don't have her name. Unfortunately, she did just score, though, off a pass by Belarchik, putting the Saints up 3-0. There's 11:56 left in the first period. And there's going to be a penalty. They're going to be on, I believe, yes. Yeah, there was a penalty for 2 minutes for slashing, but it was a delayed penalty. And because of the goal, it's going to be washed out, and we're going to have 5-on-5 action and even strength. Delay of game there called on the Saints, and it's going to be Drillers ball. Parker Urachuk using her size to get down floor there for the Drillers. Outlet pass on the breakaway missed, and that's going to be Martel with the ball. She needs to get away with it here. There is a 5-second violation for goalies. They have to get rid of the ball in 5 seconds as it's called. Saints recovered the ball up floor. It's going to be saved there by Martel on Olivia Craig. Craig walked in all alone there from the restraining line. Martel falled over trying to get that ball. It looks like she's okay. It's going to be Drillers ball down floor. Martel outlets it over to her teammate, Megan Pearson. Pearson collected there by Macruz. Gabriel Harper with it now. Left-handed shot there for the Drillers up top. Shot by Macruz. Saved by Stewart. Saints collect the ball and they're up floor now with 10:55 left in the first. She's running the whole floor right now. That is Erica Balaam. Ran the whole floor from her zone all the way down to Martel. Was able to shoot it far side on her. That's a 4-0 Saints lead. 10:48 here in the first period. As the Saints starting their season very late compared to everybody else in this female division. Looking pretty good here in game one. Saints last season finished 10-6 for third in the major female division. Drillers last season, unfortunately, were 0-16, finishing 7th, looking to improve on last season's performance. Ball saved by Martel, and it seemed like it was grabbed there by Emily Carruthers and then accidentally put into their own net. So that's going to be 5-0 Saints. I'm not really sure who they're going to give that to on the offense. But that's 5-0 Saints here, 10:32 remaining in the first. Just this Drillers squad's had a tough start to this season so far. They've been undermanned, from my understanding, in every game they've played in so far. They've had about a 10 or 12 man running bench, 10 or 12 girl running bench. I guess I could be correct here. But I believe they were able to walk into Calgary last week and perform pretty well, despite having a very short roster. Saints come into this game with 30 girls on their roster. Obviously not all 30 are playing in this game, as you can only have a certain amount on the floor, but a pretty big roster. We'll have to see how their roster shakes up as we head into the middle of June when the roster lock is there. Saints ball up here on the top. It was saved by Martel. Saints ball up here, 25 seconds left on the shot clock. We are now halfway through the first period. Ball collected there by the Saints. Come across left to right on Martel. Martel able to crouch down, save that. We have 9:40 left in the first. Ball outletted down, batted down there by the Saints. She's going to run up the floor herself, shoot far wide. And Sophie Mulholland grabs the ball in the far side corner. Avery Wade with it now, I believe. No, that apologize. That is Layla Jabber. Can be a push called on the Saints. Can be Drillers' ball. 9:16 left in the first. Drillers throws it away to Morgan Toms. Toms throws it back to the Drillers. Collected there by Belarchik. Belarchik passes it down to a teammate who gets checked. She's able to grab the ball though. That is Jabber driving for it. Layla Jabber. Ball now in Belarchik's hands up top. Scramble for it though. About 3 Drillers in the pile and 3 Saints in the pile, and the Drillers are able to run up with this. I believe this is Ma Cruz. She's the one on my sheet, number 44 here for the Drillers. Spin move, collects it, breaks an ankle. Able to find a teammate. Shot far wide there by the Drillers. And it's going to be Saints ball up floor. Kayla Beaulieu with it. Lefty shooter up top looking for some teammates. Moved it to Ryan Markham. Markham takes a check. There is Balaam. Balaam saved there by Martel. Collected by Danica Logan. Logan fighting for it. Number 14 behind the net. That's Beaulieu. Beaulieu up top here to Markham. Markham, lefty shooter up top. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. She's got time to work with here. Gets a pick from that teammate. Saints ball up top. Number 3 here again. I don't have her number. She walks down Main Street. Left, right, shoots far. They're going to claim that miss. Martel did not get a piece of it, but the Saints do collect the ball up again. It's Markham. Markham with 3 Saints on, waiting for 2 to come off onto the floor. Markham's able to get it over to teammate here. Now it's Markham back down in the corner. Near the crease, left-handed shooter, waiting for a teammate to come off the bench. That is Nevaeh Murphy. Murphy up top, down low. Murphy's able to collect the rebound. Sorry, that's Markham. Markham's in the corner, shot on to Martel, saved by her. Markham in the back. Nice pass to her teammate there. Save made by Martel there on Keely Blanchette. As we are going to get a water break here, I believe. Goalie water break with 6:59 left in the first. So we will also take a break here, and we will see you in 30 seconds time. Welcome back here to NetFront Sports action as we have RMLL major female action here on the NetFront Sports Network. I would like to correct myself. I have been calling number 40 on the Drillers, Ma Cruz. Ma Cruz is the backup goaltender here for the Drillers. Number 40 is actually Tatum Ducharme. Number 44 is also on the floor for the Drillers right in front of me right now. Her name is Maya Mahfouz, so we're going to assume that she's not actually the backup goalie, as they don't have a backup goalie on their bench. So Maya Mahfouz, number 44, Tatum Ducharme, number 40 here for the Drillers. Picked up by Saints as the ball has been blown back into play here. Drillers up floor. It is Ma Cruz up top. 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Waiting for his teammates to get some action. Pass down low to Brooke Fells. Scooped up shot at the referee, unfortunately. He's able to duck. Ball collected there by the Drillers. As they do get a fresh 30, it's going to be Saints ball up floor. Avery Belarchik right now with it up top. Big right-handed shot there by Jabber. Jabber? I'll go with Jabber. Layla Jabber. Pilarchik down low to her teammate. Backhanded shot there. That was nifty. Delayed penalty here on the Drillers as the Saints will have 6 people on the floor. Stewart is able to make it to the bench. Ball collected by the Saints. Finally, Martell is able to bat it down, and we're going to have a Saints power play here in this one. We have Emily Carather is going to the bench for holding for the Drillers. That's going to move the Saints onto the power play with a 5-0 lead here. 5:31 left in the first period. Saints home opener. Season opener for the Saints. Their first game this season as they get back into action here. Markham up top. Moves it to Blarchik. Blarchik looks down low. Teammate one-timer there. Scored there by Jabber. That was a nifty little play there by the Saints power play. As up top, passing it to the right crease girl as she's able to shoot it onto Martell. Puts it past Martell and makes it a 6-0 game here with 5:21 left in the first period. Also on the network tonight, we have Senior B action as the Rebels host the Outlaws from Fort Saskatchewan on the network. We have Garen Schmerman with the call there in that one. If you guys are able to, maybe during the intermission, this one, head over there, give them some love. We got tons of lacrosse here this season on the NetFront Sports Network. Junior B, Tier 1 and Tier 2, Junior A, or no Junior A, sorry, Senior B, female major, female senior. We got it all this season for you in the prairies as we definitely give you the most RMLL action in Alberta here on the NetFront Sports Network as the Saints move it down floor. 4:43 left here on the first. Looking for Markham on the cut. Ball scooped up there and collected by Martell. Martell moves it down to her teammate. I can't see the number far side. Gets pushed back into the crease. That's going to be brought back in foul. It's going to be Saints ball here in the corner. Markham comes up top, gets a pick from her teammate. That is Beaulieu. Beaulieu setting picks for Markham. Markham still has the ball up top. Hands it off to Craig. Craig down Main Street is able to find Beaulieu, saved there by Martell. Collected in the corner by the Saints. Markham setting picks. Definitely missed a hold there on that one as the Drillers are up court now. This is Mia Mahfouz. Mahfouz breakaway here on Stewart. She goes right to left, shoots it off the crossbar. It's going to be Drillers ball in the corner. And as the Drillers looked to Mahfouz, gets it right back, stops right in front of the crease, shoots on the lean, but Stewart's able to save that one. Stewart hasn't had to make too many saves, but she's been up to the task so far in this first period. Ball collected on the far side by the Drillers. It's Carly Goller. Up top looking for Garnett, but not able to find her. Saints ball, Belarchik. Belarchik down low she walks in, shoots, saved there by Martell on Jaber. Martell collects it again. Drops it for a second, recollects it. Looks for her teammate down floor, is able to find her. Looking for Ducharme. She wasn't able to collect that ball. Now it's going to be Saints ball left floor. It's Balaam. Balaam walking all alone. Passes it to her teammate Jaber. Saved there by Martell. Behind the net now. Up front to Arbez. I believe that is Poppy Arbez with the goal there for the Saints. That is her, number 23 for the Saints, giving them a 7-0 lead with 2:54 remaining in the first period. going to be Avery Belarchik and Avery Siren here for the Drillers at the dot. As it is going to be the Saints getting the ball with Craig. Craig with her teammate Markham. 2-1-1 pushed down there by Yurichuk. Yurichuk able to force her to the corner. And it's going to be Drillers' ball up floor. Collected, looking for an outlet. That is Isabella Bourne. Bourne not quite able to grab it. Behind the net collects it is Morgan Toms. Toms behind the net, looking for an outlet, sees her. Tries to get almost picked off there by the Drillers player. That was collected by Keely Blanchette, and she was able to score that on Martel by going left to right, diving across the crease. It's an 8-0 Saints lead with all twos left in the period. 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Sorry, I lost the ball in that one. It looked like off the outlet, it looked like it was going off the wall and out, but it was off the wall and straight to Blanchette, who capitalizes for the Capital Region Saints. Waiting here for the draw. Got a father-son referee crew here tonight, as it's the Cohawk crew. Saints ball, 2:05, far side, 8-0 lead, home opener for the Saints. Ball, Balaam in the corner, looking for teammates, able to get it across to Belarchik. Belarchik down low to Craig. Craig able to get a shot off, but saved by Martel. Martel looking for a teammate. We're going to get a 4-second violation on Martel. It's going to be Saints ball up top here. Belarchik gets across the floor for the Saints. Wide open in the middle there is number 3, as she takes a cross check to the head, and we're going to have a call here on the Drillers. Another cross check from behind there. We got 6-on-5 here, and they're going to take their time with it. Behind the net, nice pass. Behind the net, looking for a north-south crease dive, and she gets it off. Holy, what a goal there. Nice pass down low behind the net, and then the crease dive from south to north, putting the Saints up 9-0. I believe we're still going to get a driller to the box. I believe there was two calls there on the play. I'll get the number for you. I believe this is Kendra Callahan coming. Yes, Kendra Callahan coming to the box here for the Drillers. Gets a cross-check penalty. I mean, 9-0 here. Early or late in the first. Minute 15 left, to be exact. And the Saints are going to go on the power play with a chance to put it into double digits. Referee called 4-on-4. Didn't see the 5th person. Now we're back to action. Belarchik over to Markham. Markham up top. Minute 3 left as she waits for the power play to set up. Finds a cutting across there. Chloe Stewart. As she goes left to right with the shot. With a save there made by Martel. Martel, who's played pretty well in this game for facing those shots that she has so early. Drillers deep in the zone on the penalty kill. It's Parker Willushaw trying to get the ball there for the Drillers. Picked up by the Saints up floor. And that is Craig. Craig to Markham. Markham to Belarchik. Belarchik cross. She gets the ball back up top. Down to Markham. Markham across to her teammate. What a goal. What a shot there by Layla Jabber. She has shown her hands around that post area there for the Saints. It's her second, basically one-timer goal there. I believe that's Jabber, Layla Jabber. It also could be Eva Green. Not gonna lie, the zeros and the 8s on these Saints jerseys look pretty similar. I'm pretty sure it's number 10, but she is having quite the game down in that righty crease area for the Saints. It is now 10-0 here with 18 seconds left in the first period, as this game has officially got out of hand a little bit. Markham up top. Passed it to Arbez, who shot it down low but missed. It's going to be a fresh 30, but there's only 2 seconds left. It's going to be the end of the period here as the whistle goes. It's going to be Saints 10 and Drillers nothing here in the Saints home opener on the NetFront Sports Network. Happy to have you in, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes time. Welcome back into the Bill Hunter Arena as we're about to have second period action in the RMLL Major Female Division between the Capital Region Saints and the St. Albert Drillers. Saints season opener here, as they do start the season quite a bit later than everybody else in this division, as this is their first game, and we're sitting on May 20th. There's some teams in this female division that have already played 4 or 5 games already. So the Saints, I imagine at some point, are going to have a pretty busy schedule where they play quite a bit. Saints, first period here, going into the second, 10-0 lead. This game has played out exactly how they drew it up. In net, we have still Kaylin Martel for the Drillers. I believe they don't have a backup goalie, so she'll be in the net for this whole game. And she's going to be manning the cage on the left side. And on the right side here, it's now going to be Ella Stewart, as she's going to get a start here for the second period. Amelia Stewart started the first, so the Saints playing both goaltenders here, getting both in some action. Drillers in the green jerseys moving left to right on your screen. Saints are going to be in the teals, moving right to left, and here we're underway here in the second period with Crake under control. Olivia Crake, right-hand shooter up top, over to Blanchette. Blanchette looks for a cutting Markham. Markham shoots across, soaked there by the Drillers. Fresh 30 as Cruz comes down floor here for the Drillers. Looking for his teammate. She's got Ducharme on the right-hand side, but looks for her, doesn't quite find her. Saints ball. It's going to be Blanchette. Blanchette around as Stewart sets a pick. Once again, this is Alice Stewart now in for the Saints in at net, as Amelia Stewart manned the cage for the first and was perfect in that first period. Made a couple good saves there for the Saints. Not much offense by the Drillers, but she was good when she had to be. Parker Williamshaw rubs up the Saint player behind the net. It's going to be Drillers ball up floor. Caught there by, that is Gabriella Harper, had the ball knocked down from behind. It's going to be Drillers ball in the corner. Harper fighting for it. Loses the ball. It's going to be Jaber running with Crake. Crake takes it herself. Saved by Martel. Martel passes it down. Look for a Driller player. She has one down low all by herself. That is Carruthers. Gets the shot off on Stewart's save made, as Gabriella Harper did get kind of shoved down here in the corner. She gets up a bit gingerly, but she does get up and has the ball now. Lefty here for the Drillers. Up top to Macruz. Macruz left shot. Big shot from up top. Misses. 15 seconds left for the shot. Picked up by Harper. Harper has the ball herself, trying to fight through 3 Saints players. Picked up by Elliott Brown. Brown down low, as the Drillers get some offensive zone time for their first time here in the second period. So they get to get the full 30 in offensive zone. Ball tossed away there by Stewart. Drillers scrambling for it, trying to pick it up. Here is Avery Siren. Finally gets it. 30 seconds. Look for Macruz. Misses. Harper's able to get the ball, knock it down. Collected there by the Saints. Outletted all the way down the floor to Belarchuk. Belarchuk shoots far side on Martel, and it's going to be no goal, as they're going to claim it was a crease violation. Saints collect the ball down floor themselves. Harper fighting for it for the Drillers. 3 Drillers here on the Saints player, trying to grab the ball. Harper picks it up, now has 3 Saints on her. Trying to fight through, able to push 2 girls off her. 2-on-1, gets it down low. Looking for Ducharme, misses. Saints fighting for the ball here. 3 Saints, 1 Driller player. Still fighting for it here, knocked down. It's going to be a push. That's going to be Drillers ball. Drillers up floor with it is Brooke Fells. That's Saints ball up floor. Sorry, my apologies. Blanchette over to Mulholland. Mulholland shot far side right. Missed, though. They're going to say Martel got a piece of it. It's going to be a fresh 30. Saints pick up the ball here up top. Blanchette, righty shooter coming across in the middle, finds Belarchik, save there by Martel. The glove save, very nice one there by Martel. Once again, she has played very well in this game, considering the circumstances. Brooke Fells fighting in the corner there for the Drillers. Short side here on the penalty box side. Don't know who has the ball because can't see it. Brawl brought out there by Blanchette for the Saints. Coming across into the middle, finds, looking for Balaam, doesn't find her. Ball collected by the Drillers. A floor slashed out of her stick though, as that's Balaam. Balaam, defensive turnover, tries to go short side on Martel. Drillers ball. 15:43 left in the first period. Outlet it down to Kendra Callahan. Callahan looking for a teammate. Is able to find her down low. That's number 20 for the Drillers, who's an AP. That is Brooke Wanamaker. That's Wanamaker for number 20 there on the Drillers. AP getting the call up, likely from U17. That's what we see APs from at this level. Huge save there on by Martel on the Saints players. Saints have control of it down low, back up to Jaber. Jaber looks for a cutting teammates, able to find her, saved by Martel. Martel scoops it up, and will have control here for the Drillers. Looking for an outlet, picked off there by Jaber. Jaber left to right, cross crease, big save by Martel. Huge glove save. Her best one of the night so far. Best one on each side. Not her save there by Martel, as she has had quite the second period. It's going to be Drillers ball up floor, picked off by Jaber. Jaber down to Craig. Craig one-on-one has Balaam. Balaam shoots right to the left. I believe that's actually Nevaeh Murphy, number 27 there for the Saints, going to be back in on the Drillers. Saints ball in the corner. Martel needs a break. She has been perfect here so far in the second period. Has some huge saves. Definitely the best ones of the night. Keeping her team in it might be a stretch as it's 10-0, but keeping it respectable, she has definitely done. She has played well. Back underway, blown in by the referee. Ballerchick from behind the net, looking for the tuck. Saved there by Martel, but she'd step in the crease, so wouldn't have counted anyways. It's gonna be Drillers ball up front with a fresh 30. That's Shyla Brochu, number 16 for the Drillers. Ball picked up there by Carly Goller. Goller kind of got dumped down in the zone there. Was able to pick the ball up for the Drillers. Saints player took a cross check to the face mask, but no call. Only 2 referees here tonight. Usually we have 3. Only 2 of us in the play-by-play booth. Usually we have 3. Saints ball. It's going to be Balaam. Spins, shoots, far side on Martel. Ball thrown into the corner as Cruz picks it up. She's behind the net now for the Drillers. Waiting, looking for teammates. Wait. Comes out front, shoots herself, shoots low to high on Ella Stewart. Ella Stewart's able to turn out of side. Ball thrown by her. Ducharme gets it, picks it up, right to left across. Shot wide. Fresh 30 here though, save made by Stewart. Over and back as the Drillers didn't grab that ball. Markham with the Saints in by herself, waiting for her teammates to get on the floor, get that offense on. Nice little scoop pass over there to Beaulieu, but not connecting. Martel once again looking for that home run pass. kind of shoots it into the corner for this Drillers player to go get it. We have a one-on-one battle won there by the Saints. Picked off, though, by Gabriella Harper. Harper, 2-on-1 by herself, looking to go in on 3 Saints players. Shoots off the floor and up and over the head of Ella Stewart. It's going to be Saints ball behind the net. 12 minutes to go here in the second period of the Saints home opener. Saints 10-0 start to the first period, but Martel has stopped them every shot this period. Saints currently winning 10-0, but that lead has not extended. Saints ball deep in their own zone. Getting pressured there by Brochu. Saints player able to spin off, get across center. We have number 8, Chloe Stewart. Stewart passes it into Belarchik. Belarchik comes in and gets turned aside by Martel. Drillers ball up here, 2-on-1 up floor. They have numbers. Spins off, waits for her team to get on the floor. Attempted to pass it down low, couldn't connect. Being pressured up by a Saints player right now. Big defense there by Poppy Arbez. It's going to be Drillers ball, but way to push her out to the outside, force them to the outside. This Saints defense has done well this game. Let's keep the Drillers to the outside. Ducharme down low. Lefty shooter not able to grab the ball. Still being fought for right now. Scooped in there nicely. Ducharme picks it up. Passes it over to her teammate who shoots 5-hole on Stewart, turns it away. That was Madison Gannett with the shot. Save made by Ella Stewart. Ball up floor now for the Saints. It's going to be called an 8-second. They're going to claim she didn't move fast enough. Drillers ball blown in. Ma Cruz passes it into Megan Pearson. Pearson down low for her teammate. Ma Cruz gets the ball back. She's 1v3 inside the slot. Saints have not let anything in front of their goalie transpire this game. Anytime that the Drillers have decided to come down Main Street, the Saints have jammed it up. Saints ball spin move shot by Martel, shot onto Martel by Balaam. Turned aside. Jabir up top. Balaam shoots far side, shoots short side on Martel, and she turns that away with the right leg. Martel this period has been perfect for the Drillers. Jabir up top. Collected by Markham. Markham shoots and scores. Collects it off the bounce. Left-handed shot walking down Main Street there for the Saints. That'll be their first goal of the period, an 11-0 lead. So we're going to have a draw here now between Parker Yurchuk and Belarchuk. Drillers able to come in and get the ball, and then it's going to be a water break. Goalie water break here. It's going to be about 30 seconds. I'm going to take that water break as well, as we have an 11-0 lead here for the Saints in their home opener on the NetFront Sports Network here from the Bill Hunter Arena. We'll catch you on the other side of the water break. All right, Saints ball here coming in from the water break. Olivia Craik up top for the Saints. Saints 11-0 lead here in the second period of their season opener over the Drillers. Cut across there by Jabir, saved by Martel. Martel has been amazing this period. Picked up quickly by Jabir. She shoots it on. Ball gathered there by the Drillers as Brooke Fells in her own zone. Picked up there by Olivia Craik. Craik up top. One-on-one up top. Tries to go outside on her opponent. Gets a pick. It's down on the half boards. Spin move. Ball knocked out of her hands as that is Gabriella Harper with the ball here for the Drillers, trying to move it up floor. Gets it across half. Saints Drillers get it for a period. The Saints do get the ball. Shakes off two Drillers players, able to get the ball up and over with 1 second left to spare there on the 8-second shot clock, or half clock, is Blanchette. Blanchette up top. Gets a triple pick there from the Saints up top. That was interesting. Opens the floor a bit. It's going to be a 30-second shot clock violation. It's going to be Drillers ball. Madison Garnett picking it up for the Drillers, looking to come across half floor. Fires it into the Saints offensive zone. Here is Megan Pearson. Pearson down low to Bourne. Ball collected by the Saints. Moving up floor here is Poppy Arbez. Arbez collecting it, keeping it. Passes it off to Taylor Zatakawu. That is a mouthful that I'm 100% saying wrong. Ball collected here by Jabir. Up top, save made by Martel as she doesn't know where it is, but it's beneath her. Picked off by Markham. Markham shoots far side. Martel makes the save. Ball collected by Arbez. Arbez spins. And she waits. Behind the net is Markham. Markham went north to south earlier this game. Maybe thought about it again. It's gonna be over and back. Driller player picks at the ball, shoved in the back on the push. It's gonna be Driller's ball. Carly Goller with it right now. Lefty shooter up top. Passes it into Harper. Harper down to Goller. Goller down low behind the net to Harper. Harper looking for a Brochu there on the one-timer. Didn't connect. Saints ball up floor. Hustled in and brought in by Balaam. Being that 8-second half-court violation. Martel grabs the ball and she's going to have 4 seconds to pass it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it used to be 5 seconds for goalies. It used to be 10 seconds for half. And I think they've cut it down to 8 and 4, respectively. Ball clicked here by the Drillers in front of the net. Again, the Saints collapse and guard the front of the net. Craik comes in. Finds her teammate far side. She goes right to left, shoots it on Martel. Save made by Martel. Martel down floor looking for some teammates. Turned over to Jabir. Jabir grabs it, shoots, looks for a teammate. Shot there by the number 3 for the Saints, and they will score to put themselves up 12-0 on the Drillers, as Martel has played very well this period. But unfortunately, a 2-1-0 down low is pretty much always going to be a goal in this league. As the Saints take a 12-0 lead with 5:13 left here in the second period. In what is a pretty quiet Bill Hunter Arena. I say quiet, but still a pretty good crowd. And here we go. Face off here. We're taking a bit to get it going. Face off here, one by, scooped up and one by the Saints. It's going to be Olivia Craig down low, cross-checked by the Drillers, able to grab it. Drillers trying to collect it, close to getting around. Hope she's okay. She seemed to have taken a little bit of shot there to the shoulder, was Gabriella Harper. She seems fine. Behind the net now is the Saints. Saints ball here. Mulholland grabs it, passes it back up to her teammate. Looks for a cutter, able to get her. That is Poppy Arbez. Arbez, mainly a defensive player here, it seems like for the Saints, but getting some offensive time here in this 12-0 game. The Saints seem to be trying to get everybody into the offensive zone in on the action. Shot on there by Nevaeh Murphy, soaked by a Driller player. She seems to be okay though. Let her soak there. Actually, they say Martel saved that one. It's going to be a fresh 30 here for the Saints to save the ball. That one goes off the floor, behind the net, off the wall. And it's going to be Martel looking for an outlet. Able to find one off the bench. Almost found Macruz down low by herself. She has the ball in the corner for the Drillers. Out front there, off the post, is Megan Pearson. All alone out front there in front of Ella Stewart, but it just knocked it off that short side post here. She has it again. Pearson, high shot, overhand, saved made by Ella Stewart. Macruz has the ball, shoots it wide. Drillers here, 3 minutes left in the second, getting some offensive zone time right now. Kendra Callahan looking for her teammate, wasn't able to find her too high. Saints in the corner with Drillers fighting for it. That's Carly Galler. Galler fighting with Pearson. They're able to get it behind the net. Galler has it. Tries to shoot short side on Stewart. She saves it. Saints collect the ball. They have a fresh 30 up floor, able to get it across on the 8th second. Pressed by the Drillers, but she has the ball. That is Kayla Beaulieu. Beaulieu by herself in here, getting pressed by a Driller player along the boards. That's Macruz. Macruz fighting for it. Olivia Craig grabs it near the half-court line. Craig has it now, top corner. Moves it down to Belarchik. Shoots. Save made by Martel as she sits on it. Pushing and shoving here in front of Martel. Nothing doing. 2 minutes left here in the second period. Saints ball in their own zone. Stewart had to fight for it a bit, but he's able to get it up to Chloe Stewart. Chloe Stewart, right hand comes in. Belarchik over to number 9, who is Taylor Zotiko. Chloe Stewart in the corner. I have to specify the first names on the Stewarts as there's 3 of them on this team. Chloe up top to Belarchik. Belarchik in the corner. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Goes behind the net, finds Chloe Stewart. Picked up by Martel. Martel's able to get it for her team. Martel's had an active stick in this game. It's going to be Driller's ball as the ball ended up in the Saints bench. Driller's ball here. Harper. Harper over to Urachuk. Urachuk shot picked off. Saints ball up floor. 3-on-1 Saints. She's going to keep it all the way, get stick checked. The Drillers ball, Elliott Brown in the corner. Pass it goes around the net, looks for her teammate, knocked down by the Saints. Picked off by Balaam. Balaam looking for Jabir. Big check laid down on her. She seems okay though. She gets up. Checks her helmet. She's good to go. A hit laid there by Avery Siren. Ball picked off there by Poppy Arbez. Arbez in transition, shoots from the top of the crease, saved by Martel. 25 seconds left here this second period. Martel's got the ball here for the Drillers. Looks for an outlet up front, given there to Gabriel Harper. Harper getting pushed by some Saints, able to get the ball. Ball is stripped, and it's going to be Nevaeh Murphy from the save there by Martel, and I apologize, that was Poppy Arbez there from the restraining line by herself all the way in. 2-on-1 here for the Drillers, but they don't have time. As the whistle blows, horn goes. That's going to be the end of the second period here for the Saints, which was a much more competitive second period. But the Saints do lead this game 12-0 here on the NetFront Sports Network here from Bill Hunter Arena in the Capital Region. Saints home opener for the 2026 season. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you in about 10 minutes time. Hello and welcome to third period action here between the Capital Region Saints and the St. Albert Drillers, junior Drillers that is. 12-0 here, the Saints lead in their season opener for the 2026 RMLL Major Female Season. 0-16 last season were these Drillers, and then the Saints were 10-6, third place in the female division. Some programming notes. Number 3 for the Saints, I've been told, is Maddie McKinnon. She is playing her first junior game, so that's exciting for her. She's played extremely well in this game. It's kind of why I wanted to know the name of number 3, because she scored a couple goals. She's been in there offensively. And then I have been told that number 10 for the Saints is Layla Jaber. So I was saying it more correctly in the second than I was the first. But thank you for the program and notes, as we like to get these names as close as we can. And once again, setting the stage. You have a 12-0 Saints lead. Drillers with the ball. I'd like to see who's in net. It is Ella Stewart, I believe, for the Saints, as Amelia Stewart did start this game. Switched to Ella Stewart for the second period, and now she plays the third. Drillers ball is Belarchuk collects it for the Saints. Scramble here at half court. That's that's Ducharme trying to get it for the Drillers. Not able to grab it, as Blanchette moves up floor for the Saints. Big hit there, able to shake it off. That is Craik down low by herself. That's going to be shoving the back, and that's going to be a Drillers ball. Avery Siren gets shoved in the back there, takes a cross check. She seems to be fine. Gets the ball up, blown in here by Kevin Cohot, the head referee in this game. Refereeing this game with his son, I believe, Zachary Cohot. We've got the Cohot family refereeing this game. Saints in the teal jerseys moving left to right here for the third period. Drillers in the greenish yellow moving right to left. Saints ball in the corner. It is McKinnon. McKinnon has it, looking for teammates. Left-handed shot. She's going to walk in right onto Martel, as Martel puts that aside. Player of this game, oddly enough, may be Martel in a 12-0 losing effort right now. But she has been phenomenal for this Drillers squad, especially in the second period, as she stopped a lot of the Saints' opportunities in the second. So we Saints ball here, 15 seconds left on the shot clock, as Kayla Beaulieu grabs it up top. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Craik down low, cuts across into the middle, shoots, scores. Puts it down low, left side on Martel, and gives the Saints a 13-0 lead here with 18:23 to go in the game. We have Belarchuk and Gawler here at the faceoff dot for their teams. Saints able to pull that out, and she resets down to Ryan Markham. Markham up top, looks for a cutting teammate's able to find her. Save there on Martel on Erica Balaam. Another save by Martel as she slides it to the corner. Drillers fighting behind the net, trying to get the ball out of their zone, as that is Elliot Brown basically sitting on Olivia Craik. Ball's going to be given to the Drillers. She's going to go behind the net as Martel sets a pick for her. Ball shot down, knocked down by Parker Willershaw as she goes over and back. That's going to be half court on, over the back on the Drillers, and it'll be Saints ball. Gets across. Remember, in RMLL, you have 8 seconds to get the ball across half floor here, as well as we'll touch on it right now. Martel has the ball in the Drillers' net. You have 4 seconds to get the ball out as a goalie. She shoots it far down into the corner, hoping a Driller can get it. And nothing doing, as Olivia Craik comes in 1-on-2. Right-hand shooter goes behind the net, looking for teammates. Out front, nothing doing. That is Layla Jaber on the far side, looking for a teammate. Maddie McKinnon cuts across, soaked there by the Drillers players. And we're going to get a penalty call here. It's going to be high sticking on the Drillers right now, as the Saints are going to go back on the power play. That's going to be 2 minutes, high sticking on the Saints. Gabriella Harper, I believe it was the number 2. That's Cassidy Stewart for the Drillers. Markham up top. Saints power play here. I believe has been pretty good in this game so far. I haven't been keeping track completely, but they've had 2 power plays, and I believe they've scored on both of them. Markham up top to Belarchik. Belarchik down to up top to Markham. Markham, big left shooter up top. Tries to find Maddie McKinnon, not able to find it. It's going to be Drillers ball up floor. You have Ducharme by herself, 1-on-3. She has Isabella Bourne with her, but she's just going to take it to the corner, probably burn just 30. Maddie McKinnon on her right now is able to knock the ball loose. The ball rolled onto the net from behind. Looked like it was in. Got a little fake scream there from the crowd. Nothing doing. Big stiff arm there by Olivia Craig as she takes the ball up floor, gets it over half. Saints continuing this power play. They have 59 seconds in it. Markham up top by herself right now. Looks for Erica. No, that is Nevaeh Murphy up top, playing the lefty shooter side on this penalty box side. Down to Markham. It's going to be a 30-second shot clock violation here on the Saints. Drillers ball thrown down by Martel, picked up by the Saints. That is Kayla Beaulieu. Beaulieu up top to. It is still Beaulieu in the corner. In the corner being pushed now by 2 Drillers. Going to be push in the back. It's going to be Drillers ball. 15 seconds left here on this Saints power play. Drillers look like they're going to kill off this penalty. Maybe a little bit of a cast to curse though, as the Saints do get the ball. Martel picks it up, 2 seconds left. She's going to toss it down to her teammate, and that is even strength now. Good penalty kill there by the Drillers, able to get through that one. It's going to be Saints ball here, picked up by Erica Balaam. Balaam in the far side, looking for teammates here. Saints lead 13-0, 14:45 left here in the first. Big save there by Martel. Picked up by the Saints. Kayla Beaulieu at the doorstep trying to get it. Martel grabs it. Martel looking for teammates. She just tosses it away. Ball picked up in the far corner by Jordan Vegan. Maddie McKinnon. Down Main Street by herself, shoots and scores. She puts that on Martel, free lane down Main Street, shoots it on the far side, and gets another one here for the Saints as the Saints go up 14-0 here with 14:16 left in the third frame. As we have some faithful Drillers fans in the house urging them on. Good turnout here tonight at the Bill Hunter Arena for Capital Region Saints home opener here on the NetFront Sports Network. I am once again Eric Krause here, giving you the call. We will be here for every Saints home game this season in their 2026 campaign, as they look to improve on their 10-6 record last season, which they finished 3rd in the division. They went 2-2 in those playoffs. Shot on there by Madison Gannett, collected by Avery Siren. Siren getting shoved here by Olivia Craig. Craig, it was a 30 second, but It wasn't reset properly. Now it's Markham all by herself. Lefty shooter, tries to shoot far side. Artel saves it. Now she's behind the net. Markham finds Craig. Craig shoots, scores. Markham behind the net to cutting Olivia Craig. Puts the Saints up 15-0 here with 13:26 in the final frame. As I'll give it to this driller squad, they're fighting. They're not just rolling over. Hustling hard. Drillers coach and Kevin Cohan here having words for each other. I think it's a little bit of playful banter, so that's good. Ryan Markham has the ball after the face-off here for the Saints. Saints ball up top is Keely Blanchette. Fighting for it here is Balerchik. Collected by Markham. Markham up top to Balaam. Balaam spins, shoots, saved by Martel. Ball collected far side here for the Saints. Balerchik, wide open lane through the middle. Martel's able to push that to the side. Drillers collect the ball behind the net. 12:40 left here in the third. Deep outlet. Cuffed out there by the Drillers. Almost a 2-on-0, but picked off there by the Saints. Spin pass down to Balerchik. Wide by herself all day. What a pass. I didn't get to see who spun that pass down floor, but that was an amazing pass there by the Saints. Found Avery Balerchik by herself and had all day there on Martel. Pushing this Saints lead to 16-0. Coming into this game, talking to my broadcasting partner here, we had the over-under set at 15.5. That over-under 15.5 has now been passed. We don't have official betting odds here in the RMLL, but there's so much sports betting, we like to have some fun. Save there on the breakaway by Craig, saved by Martel, as she has been fighting hard in this game. Looks for Macruz on the outlet, picked up by the Saints, and it's going to be Ryan Markham with it right now. Ryan Markham waiting for her offense to get on the floor, finds it. It's going to be Sophie Mulholland with the ball right now. Righty shooter, far side. Looking for some teammates. Was looking for Murphy, but picked off there by the Drillers. That's May Macruz all in by herself. Shoots, save there on Stewart as Macruz went far side there, right to left on Stewart, and she was able to up to the task. The Saints goalies have not been busy in this game. I say goalies because there have been two of them. They have not been busy in this game, but they have been good when they've been called upon. And that's all you can ask for. Saints player in the crease. That's going to be Driller's ball. 11:14 left here in the third. Pushed at half floor here. She got across it. That is Gabriel Harper being shoved on by three Saints. She's able to spin it out. The ball gets hit out of her hands though. Collected here on the far side by the Saints player. I can't quite see the number. Big hit there. Big collision. It's definitely the biggest hit we've seen in this game so far. That gets a pop out of the crowd. I haven't done many female games. I don't know what kind of chippiness we're about to find here, but this game's been physical. It's gonna be Driller's ball here. The ref is asking them to get along with it. It's gonna be. Sorry, that's number 20 here for the Drillers. I had her number up earlier. That is Brooke Wanamaker, number 20 for the Drillers. With Saints ball here down in the corner. 10-12 left in the game. Balerchik Balarchik up top, sorry. Over to Markham. That was Kayla Beaulieu. It's going to be a 30-second reset. Martel gets the ball. Drillers ball, trying to get up floor. 2-on-1 if they want it. Cruz grabs the ball. She's in by herself right now, waiting for the Drillers offense to get on the floor. Got 4 on there, 1 behind the net. None of them are coming off the bench right now. All 5 are in the zone. Kendra Callahan, big left-hand shot here for this Drillers squad. Picked up by Cruz right in front of the net, shoots on the Stewart and goes in. That is Kendra Callahan, number 14 for the Drillers, breaking the shutout bid, the dual shutout bid here for Amelia Stewart and Ella Stewart, as she gets the Drillers on the board. It's going to be 16-1. And it's going to be water bottle break here for the goalies, as we have a 16-1 game here. Saints leading over the Drillers. 9:31 left here in the third, and we're going to take a break as well. We'll see you on the other side of the water break. Alrighty, welcome back here to NetFront Sports action. RMLL major female action between the Saints and the Drillers. Drillers in the yellow jerseys going right to left on your screen. Saints in the teal going left to right. It's going to be kicked off the draw, and Zachary Kohat's going to say that's not okay. It's going to be Drillers ball. Just before the break, the Drillers did break the shutout bid here by the Stewart sisters. I believe they're sisters, Amelia Stewart and Ella Stewart. Amelia started played the first 20 minutes, and then Ella Stewart has played since. Recently just let one in, as it's a 16-1 lead here for the Saints, as they're now moving up the floor with 9 minutes left in the game. Layla Jaber all alone behind the net. She gets shoved, looks for a teammate out front, is able to find her, shoots wide. Ball here collected by Blanchett up top. That's not Blanchett, that's Carrick. Carrick passed it to Blanchett, looks for a teammate out front, that's Jaber, saved there by Martel. Martel fires it across. She has thrown a lot of outlet passes in this game. As it goes goalie to goalie here, Ella Stewart has the ball. Able to pass it out. And that is Jordan Vegan behind the net. Finds a cutting Carrick. Craig. Again, Martel fires it down the floor. It's going to be a reset here, Saints ball. Maddie McKinnon playing her first junior game. In her debut, she's had a couple goals. She almost got another one. Martel there got the shoulder up, made that save. 8 minutes left. Drillers ball behind the net. Looking for outlets, able to throw it down. Going to be an 8-second violation. It's going to be Saints ball. Saints throw it in. Collected there by Maddie McKinnon. McKinnon. Looking for teammates, lefty shooter. Up top to Craig. Craig to Poppy Arbez. Arbez turned aside by Martell. Now it's Craig again. Craig and McKinnon. And she's got McKinnon on her offhand on the left. Pass it down low to Arbez. Arbez saved by Martell. Picked up here by Beaulieu. Beaulieu up top to Craig. Craig seems like an offensive leader for this team. He's going to get the ball up top quite a bit. Craig looking for Murphy. Maddie McKinnon grabs it behind the net. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. McKinnon down low. Tries to spin out, walks out front, shoots, save by Martell. Another save by Martell. She gets the glove and then the toes up on that one. Martell throws it, looking for a teammate. Collected by Megan Pearson. Pearson tries to go behind the net here for the Drillers. Stepped in the crease. She thought she jumped over it, but Kevin Kohut saying that's a crease violation. It's going to be Saints ball up floor. Nice pink and white netting here by Taylor Virus for the Saints. A name we haven't said yet this game. Plays defense here for the Saints. Belarchik, right to left, is going to pull it back. Assistant captain here for this Saints squad. Passes it in. That is Blanchette. Ryan Markham in the corner with it now behind the net. Remember, in RML this season, you can make plays from behind net. You can dive north to south. You can also tuck. You can also dunk it from behind the net. We play that modified NLL rules in this division, and it's one of the reasons why this age group for the females in Alberta, the U22 age group. This junior is U21, but the U22 age group for Alberta has gone undefeated at the national championships and are back-to-back-to-back national championships in box lacrosse. Well, cut across there by Kendra Callahan. Oh, that's Maya Macruz, sorry. Number 44 here for the Drillers as she cuts across right to left on Ella Stewart and scores. Giving the Drillers 16-2 in this game. 5:48 left. Saints lead. Sorry, I was telling a good story about the U22 Alberta women's team and not calling the action on the floor. As Maya Macruz, I believe, that's the AP I have on my sheet sitting in front of me. Listed as a goalie, but clearly not being a goalie tonight as she comes across and puts in a goal. Nice to see those APs come up from minor lacrosse and get some action here in Major Junior. They are the future of Major Junior lacrosse. And a lot of these teams depend on those APs to come in and fill in holes when needed. Avery Belarchik up top with the ball. Gives it to the Saints, number 13. That's Blanchette, save made by Martell. 5.5 left here in the game. Martell outlets for Gabriella Harper. Harper passes it down low. Recovered by the Saints. Chloe Stewart. Chloe Stewart looking for an outlet, needs to beat the 8 seconds. Gets across 4, beats 8 seconds down to her teammate. You have Taylor Zoteco scores there on Martell, giving the Saints a 17-2 lead with 5:11 to go in the third and final frame here from the Bill Hunter Arena. We thank you guys for joining us on the NetFront Sports Network. After this game, you can go watch Senior B action between the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels and the Senior Outlaws out in Fort Saskatchewan. Got Garen Schmerman on the call in that one on the NetFront Sports Network. Remember, all season long, we have RML lacrosse. We have Senior B, Junior B, Tier 1 and 2, Major and Junior Female. Major Senior and Major Junior Female. Their divisions are kind of split up weirdly. There's a major senior division and then there's a major female division. There isn't actually a major junior. The juniors do play against the seniors in this league. Saints up the floor. We have Olivia Craig. Craig Walks in all alone there. Nice block there by Avery Siren to break up that centering pass. Ball picked up by Danica Logan here for the Saints. Spun. Maddie McKinnon grabs it, shoots. Went off of Driller's helmet. So no reset here. Logan tosses it out front. We have 3 seconds left here on the shot clock. It's just going to be batted down. It's going to be Driller's ball here as Avery Siren picks it up. She's one-on-one. Got a back checker on her, though. She needs to keep her head up. Siren passes it, tries to look for Parker Yurichuk. Ball kept in, though, by Siren. Siren over to Megan Pearson. It's Kendra Callahan again with the shot from up top. One of the goal scorers here for the Drillers in this game. Drillers trailing 17-2 in the Saints season opener. Once again, Saints have waited till May 20th to play their first game of the season. Some of these teams in the Field Division have played 4, even 5 games. So late starters, I imagine they're going to have a busy schedule. We're going to have their games on the NetFront Sports Network all season long as they are one of our broadcast partners. Layla Jaber, big shot from up top. She goes 5-hole on Martel. And with 3:52 left here in the third, the Saints will go up 18-2. What a shot there by Layla Jaber as she lets it go from Indusvale in this one and scores down low on Martel. Kevin Cohut is going to put the ball down on the center dot. We're going to have another face-off here with 3:52 left in the third period. Avi Belarchuk picks up the ball for the Saints. Spin move there by Erica Balaam. She goes in with squad as the Saints. Quick little passing play. Olivia Craik over to Ryan Markham, who shoots 5-hole again on Martel. That's a 19-2 lead here for the Saints. As the only question here is, are they going to break the 20 mark? .339 left here in the third. Good effort by the Drillers. The scoreboard does not tell the story in this one. The Drillers have hustled hard, they've played well. The Saints team just a step above for tonight. Martel with the save. It's going to be Drillers ball up floor. Ducharme gets it into Shyla Brochu. Picked up here by the Drillers. Number 11, Madison Gaunette. Spins off 2 Saints defenders. She's in up top. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. She's walking in. Spins off a couple people, shoots on Stewart. Stewart makes the save. Erica Balaam gets her ball behind the net, runs it around. Big hit there by Ducharme. She gets the hit and then shoots. Ball does not go in as Eller Stewart is able to turn that aside. A little bit of a pause there as we're trying to see where that ball went. Maddie McKinnon, again in her junior debut here. It's her rookie season. She might have filled in as an AP like the season last season, I'm not sure, but she just scored another one off a nice spin move going up and above on Martel. It's a 20-2 here for the Saints with 2:30 left in the third. Yes, I'm unsure if she has filled in as an AP, but this is her first full-time game as a junior player for the Capital Region Saints, and she's had a good one. She's probably my player of the game here from the Capital Region Saints side if I had to pick one. Face off one here, gathered by the Saints. Markham's got it up top. 2:20 left here in the third. Markham spins, able to move the ball in. Save made by Martel. So another save there with the shoulder. It's going to be a fresh 30 for the Saints as they collect the ball. You have Layla Jaber, far side, passes it to Belarchuk, shoots, save made by Martel. Trying to gather the ball, not able to get it. Belarchuk's got it again. 2 minutes left, 28 seconds on the shot clock. Fresh 30 here for the Saints. They are not choosing to walk this one out. They're running their offense. They're trying to score more goals. Another save there by Martel. It's going to be picked up by the Saints. Another fresh 30. Blanchette, far side, right-handed shot. Passes it down low to Markham. Markham gathers it, scoops, saved by Martel. Blarchuk grabs it off the rebound as they get another fresh 30. Blarchuk to Craik behind the net. There's a fight for it. Crease on the Saints. It's going to be Drillers' ball. Martel passes it into Gabriel Harper. Harper's unfortunately drops it to Ryan Markham. Markham's got it, looking all alone for Jaber. Jaber grabs it, saved by Martel. Martel passes it down the floor, just tries to get it out of the zone. Picked up here by the Saints. You have Parker Willishaw behind the net here for the Drillers. A nice outlet pass here to Macruz. Probably the nicest outlet pass I've seen in this game. Nice little stutter step there by Macruz. Left-handed shooter walks in, saved by Elder Stewart. Behind the net's Macruz now. AP here for the Drillers. Shoots high to low on the left-handed shot. Shoots it wide. Able to collect the ball though. 34 seconds left in this game. Saints lead it 20-2 in their home opener. Going to be 30-second shot clock, and the Saints are going to collect the ball. It's going to be Caleb Beaulieu with it. Beaulieu, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Are they just going to walk this one out, or are they going to try to score another one? They're setting up the offense. Martel saves it, 7 seconds left. She's just going to toss it down, get it out. That's 2 seconds left on the clock. Maddie McKinnon thinks twice. It's going to be 20-2 for the Capital Region Saints as they finish their home opener, putting the Drillers away. So it took them a long time to start their season, but the Capital Region Saints come out with a punctuation. It goes up 20-2 and turns away this Drillers squad. Once again, thank you guys for joining me, myself, Eric Kraus, and Mohamed Joma, working the camera tonight for the NetFront Sports Network. More games on the network tonight. We have the Senior B Rebels facing the Senior B Outlaws. Garen Schmerman on the call there, so if you want to go on to the other side of the YouTube channel, go watch that game. Got lacrosse for you this evening. We're going to have more lacrosse on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. So lots of lacrosse here on the channel. But that's it. Again, your final, Capital Region Saints 20, the Junior Drillers 2. My name is Eric Kraus. Thank you for joining us on the network, and we'll see you in the next broadcast.